technicians of the modern era of bluegrass gospel music today. Thank you very much. It's a privilege to be with y'all here this evening. Hope everybody's going to enjoy a little something we got planned for you. Of course, I'll be honest with you, I just didn't realize that the law enforcement was out as thick as what it was this time of year. I thought maybe they'd be more around malls and stuff. He come alongside the van and said, can I see your license? I said, yes, sir. He said, where you going in such a hurry, Raybon? I said, well, it's Raybon. And I figured he was somewhat of humor. You know, it's the joyous time of year. I said, well, I pulled a bank job in Florence. I was trying to make a getaway. He said, get out the van. I said, ain't I supposed to tell you I got a pistol in the glove compartment? He put his hand on his revolver and he said, you have possession of a firearm? I said, well, yeah, that's what I pull the heist with. He said, what you got in the back end of that van back there? And I figured I was already in enough trouble. I said, well, I went ahead and kidnapped the bank teller. She's off back there. By this time, 3 other squad cars pulled up. You know how it is when you get stopped. You know, it seems like don't raise your hand right now. Seemed like the whole force comes out. Well, they'd had a little powwow there at the back of the van. Sergeant in charge walked around where I was at and said, you Raybon? I said, well, it's Raybon. He said, you robbed a bank in Florence, Alabama? I said, well, heavens, no. He said, let me ask you this, Raybon. I said, well, it's Raybon. He said, you have possession of a firearm? I said, well, no, sir, I don't. He said, let me ask this real stupid question. He said, there ain't no woman in the back in this van, is there? I said, no, sir, you can check if you want to. He said, well, I want you to know the officer who pulled you over said you had possession of a firearm, said you kidnapped a woman and you robbed a bank in Florence. I said, yeah, I bet that rascal probably told you I was speeding, too.